Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In our continuation of Appium series for mobile app testing, today I would like to explain the Appium architecture. So how internally Appium is designed to communicate with Android devices and how internally it is to communicate with iOS devices. So today I would like to explain the basic concept. Before that, Appium Client Server architecture, as we know that Appium support different client consist automated code, coding language like Java, Python, Ruby, or C Sharp. Okay, so client libraries send the request. So basically, Appium is working as a client server architecture. So here, client is our libraries or our system which is sending the instruction with the help of Appium server to get the response uh, from the devices and get on the our client side, get on our client like on our desktop. So internally it is using W3C protocol, which is called as a JSON wire protocol or mobile JSON wire protocol. Appium server itself is an HTTP server, so it send the request in the JSON format and receive the instruction or command request in the JSON in the response in the JSON format, and it's developed in the Node.js. So in our installation part, we have to install Node.js to get the libraries or installation and to install the different drivers. Now, if we talk about the Appium session, so when client send the initiate request to the server, it stabilizes the session. The client send the post request to the server, and then server those requests contain the data format in the JSON format only. Um, so if we specifically talk about the Android part, so here we have two different drivers, a UIAutomator and XY test driver for iOS specifically. Okay, so now we talk about the Android part, how Appium is designed for specifically Android. Okay, so it's send the like request and receive the response from the our um, driver side. The user written code transformed into the request as REST request via the client libraries, and the mobile JSON wire protocol is then used to transmit these requests to the Appium server. The Appium server sends these requests to the targeted Android device or emulator. These instructions are translated into a formatted that mobile UIAutomator can understand by bootstrap jar. So in bootstrap, here we have bootstrap can understand these instruction formatted received from the client side with the help of server. It is understand and carry forward to the device connected device on the UIAutomator, and it perform whatever instruction communicate the result of command execution back to the Appium server. Okay, this is the basic architecture. And for iOS specifically, before talk about the iOS, we need to talk about the WebDriver protocol. So WebDriver protocol is central in Appium. Originally, it was developed to automate browsers on Selenium. Appium is based use this protocol. It allow to WebDriver can fulfill behavior like clicking or swiping. So similar it for iOS, Android. In iOS also, we apart from the XCUITest driver and WebDriver agent, it is behaving like same, like it is sending the request in JSON format with the help of W3C JSON by protocol, and with the help of Bootstrap, it interacts with the iOS device. But in iOS, it will help with the help of WebDriver agent, which is calling XCUITest libraries internally, APIs internally, and interact with the iOS device. So using the Apple XCUITest API, the WebDriver agent app interpreted the command and translate them into a mobile-friendly manner. Okay. So device and simulator can use the WebDriver agent app to communicate the results of the command executed back to the Appium server. So, driver response to the client. Now Appium server delivers this response to the client. So in Android and iOS, apart from the some internal like drivers, UIAutomator driver or XCUITest driver, Bootstrap is the communicator to translate the instruction and perform the UI automation or UI actions on the Android, and WebDriver agent communicate, translate the instruction and communicate the iOS devices. Now, our next part is how to set these like basic complete setup on Windows. Okay, so what are the important libraries we have to install or download? So first we'll talk about Android part, then some basic requirements we have to install like Node.js and npm and Appium desktop. So Node.js we have to install in npm. With the help of npm we can install different drivers or whatever mm, driver. Apart from the drivers also we can add extra libraries we can add with the help of Appium only, npm only, Node package manager. So, and manually you have to download the Appium desktop and Appium server also. Client libraries to like uh, run your server from the terminal or from the command. So first, if I talk about the Android Studio, then we have to configure first Java Home. So here you can download the JDK, and after install, like download the JDK, you can set it on Windows specifically. You can click on advanced settings in your C drive, and here you can see the environment variable. You can add in your system variable like by Java Home and Java till JDK. This is the process to create your Java Home environment. After that, you can once you installed the Android Studio, you can see the uh, Android platform and Android platform tools. So once you got the location of your Android platform to like SDK, inside that SDK you have platform and platform tools. Now you can set your Android home also in your same environment variable till the SDK location. So inside that you will get the path of your ADB command to communicate with Android devices. Okay, now another part, like on Windows how to set it. Like click on your PC and C drive, and here you advanced system settings as I presented also on you. Okay, now back to this is the basic setup for Android. Apart from that, you can just install different uh, drivers like npm installed UIAutomator driver or XCUITest driver. So today we are talking about the Android part only. So we have to install Android and driver, and after that installation. So this is the basic architecture here. Internally, JSON by protocol is the responsible to communicate to send the instruction in the JSON format, and the client, whatever the client libraries we are adding, like Java client or Python client libraries, we have to add in our different kind of mm, project like Maven or different web packages, different framework. We have to add different libraries like client or Python libraries, Appium libraries. So these all more will talk in our upcoming videos. So in this video we have covered the basic architecture of Appium, and second on Windows, how what are the basic requirement to start the Android automation. Thank you guys to my channel, and if you like, comment or share to my channel.